Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Good morning, children. Time to get the day on. Hello, Aaron. Sorry in advance if this email is a little long. I just made the $100 payment to your site for work, blah, blah, blah. This is my third request for advice in the last 18 months. The earlier videos are the existential crisis caused by normies, and you can live in Las Vegas with your California income tax. Needless to say, your wisdom has helped me make some significant and positive changes in my life, and is much appreciated. Your channel has inspired me to get wiser and have a more rounded life. So I'm enjoying lots of audio books and podcasts, along with building a network of local folks through things like Meetup and bar trivia nights. Okay, I want to do bar trivia. I tried doing that. My God. Who was the former actor and president of the 80s? To bring you up to date, I'm 37, currently living in Henderson, Nevada. I love Henderson. I moved here based on your advice from about a year ago. Good. Glad you got out of California. Big fan of the area and for many reasons, and love the no state income tax, especially coming from California and Oregon. I've been working in Silicon Valley for 15 years. I travel frequently around the globe. I won't go into specific details. You're rather highly ranked. I don't want to out you here. So Henderson has been a great place for the other half of the year. Single, never married, never going to marry or have children. Maybe I'll get a dog when travel slows down. Here's my situation. I've been promoted in my job. Not really. The results of my work during my tenure has generated enough tangible results, excitement, and approval from our company for me to hire 2 people initially, then potentially another 2 in 12 months, depending on the initial success of my team. Here's the problem. The majority of the executives at my company are male baby boomers whom I have nothing in common with. While my current role allows me autonomy and freedom to get shit done and be somewhat under the radar, this promotion would make me interface with them. Well, did you want to email? I just want to make sure we're not giving too much. Thank you, question, really bad. Oh, you did want a video. Okay, just want to make sure. Where'd we go? Majority of executives are male baby boomers whom I have nothing in common with. While my current role allows me autonomy and freedom to get shit done and be somewhat under the radar, this promotion would make me interface with them much more often. While I don't spend that much time with them today, the best I can gather is these executives sit in their offices and go from bullshit meeting to another bullshit meeting all day. But really what they do is just sit around and wait for their teams to either do something good so they can take credit, or their teams to do something bad so they can blame another executive team for the problem. Every few weeks they have executive retreats. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh, that just sounds horrible. You couldn't, oh no. Where they rent an expensive boardroom at a posh hotel in San Diego. They invited me to their last one. For 8 hours, they pontificated on banal topics such as what is our purpose and how am I adding positive value to the company today and every day. Oh my God. Oh, it reminds me of like the Wells Fargo training camp down in, I think it was Phoenix. And how am I positively influencing my subordinates this quarter? Oh, it's a cult. The so-called promotion comes with no pay increase or an elevated job title. Well, then it's not a promotion. And no other monetary value other than telling my next employer that I built a team based on my successful efforts and maybe getting a bigger compensation there. Well, my initial response was to tell them to go fuck themselves and go join a competitor or another software company. I know from experience that almost all companies have this bullshit. Yes, once you start, you're making the transition from engineer to management. And some people can do it, but it just, it doesn't sound like you want to be a manager, because that's management. How do we constantly improve ourselves? We have a seminar on leadership. I feel like I can learn a few things from this situation regardless of where it goes rather than just making an emotional decision. I genuinely like 90% of the people I work with in most aspects of my current job. Well, that's good. Here are my questions. What tips can you provide to negotiate with lazy and narcissistic baby boomers in power in this situation? If I tell them no thank you on the promotion, then they will give me a new boss, which means I have to train them to do the job I would have taken, or they will hire others at my level. Well, I also have to train and my role will diminish. How can I leverage my power in this situation to get what I'm looking for versus what they want me to do? It's too late. It's too late. I asked it. Well, can you go back? And you're like, oh no, I took it. Well, you gotta say, no, I don't want to do this. I fear that they want me to move to San Diego to be part of their club when I have no desire to. Should I acknowledge my time is up at this company and run, or continue to fight them to change my gig that I like with benefits of good pay, cool co-workers, world travel, and work remotely and stay with no income tax? Thank you for reading this. For your advice and perspective, hope you're all well and avoiding shit weather, man. No, we're not avoiding shit weather. We got another bunch of snow. It looks cloudy out. Doesn't look like the sun's going to come out. It's just been bad, man. It's been bad. I've just been sleeping. Kind of took a couple days off of watching movies. All right, so I asked a couple questions. I want a little bit more background. I'm going to keep this anonymous as you wanted. How can I say this for the benefit of the audience and you? You've been working with a large client and you've expanded that relationship with your current company. So now they want to put you in charge of that to continue to grow the size of the account. They're one of the key clients your company has, and they want you to grow. Yeah, see, now you're asking to make it rain. That's the problem. That's the problem. And you should take it as a compliment because they hired you because you obviously did good with this company before, this client. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given you such authority, but they should have given you extra pay. But they didn't. They've changed the job. So, typical baby boomer, they dick you around. They changed the terms. Is there any way you could go back to your old position? I would like to, but unfortunately there's too much visibility now due to the success of my previous work. I was able to create success and fly out the radar and not have them bother me. The best way for me to describe it is that I had a really good thing going for a while. Since my role is sales and revenue, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to keep you anonymous. All right, so you can't go back. Are your skills high enough you could find another remote work job that pays the same as this one? Yes, they are. However, my high compensation and the nature of my role is generally more geared towards working out of an office, and most of those are in California. I could go to work for any of our competitors as they all know what I did when they want me to. However, I know these companies well, and they all have their own bullshit that I would have to deal with. What I could do is just play the game with this role and look for my next gig while they pay me. That's something I should probably have written in the earlier email I sent you. So you could go work somewhere else. And why did you take this position? That is the question I asked him. Big why and lots of question marks. I was kind of forced to. I was told either build your own team and manage it, or they will hire people to split my role, meaning that my role will be diminished and other people would take credit for my... Dude, I would have gone like that. I'd be like, okay, fine, split my role. I'm here. This is basically my choice was either elevate or be diminished. Yeah, but you didn't get any pay. So I took the elevation, even though the elevation is bullshit as previously described. Asking for advice. All right. I wish I had a solution, but you're between a rock and a hard place and a meat grinder. You're gonna have to stick with the job because you said yes. Dude, like girls, baby boomer bosses can't throw enough money at you when you tell them no. They just can't bow down and suck your dick enough when you say no. But you didn't say no. You okay? Because you didn't know any better. I understand. So now they're... I would almost say, hey, if I'm doing all this, you're paying me more. So short term, god damn it. All right, short term, you're going to have to keep the job. That's obvious. Short to long term, I'd go get a recruiter and say, here's what I want, and it must be remote work. I have to stay here in Nevada. I would do that. So you got somebody looking out there for you for another job. And then I'd start doing my own job hunt and see if you can get a job where it's like, no, contingent on me working for you is I stay here. I stay in Vegas. And that's the problem you're going to have to face. That's your main job, is finding another one that allows you to work from home. So get a recruiter on your side. Keep working the current job. You know, maybe you like sales. Maybe they're not going to push you around anymore. But if they ask you to do anything more, you say, no, you're going to pay me. Because you're a manager now. And you should have said, what? All this extra work and training people? Well, you better pay me more. But, you know, don't ever taught people self-respect. And yeah, I wish I had a better description. And see, now you got to go in, because you're almost gonna have to leave this company. It's almost a given, because when you get the other job, you could do the bluffing. Not bluffing, you wouldn't be bluffing because you'd have another job offer. But you could go in there and say, hey, no, I got another job offer. Like, oh my God, we'll pay you more. Like, no, I don't want that job. Well, then they'll be pissed off. You don't understand how we've trained you. We sent you to all these seminars and we had wine with you. It's like, and the fact they didn't give you a pay raise with double the amount of responsibility, yeah, you just be prepared to leave this company. And you know what, dude, you may have to, you know, you're going to hold on to this job so you can stay in Vegas and keep working remotely, but inevitably they're going to want you to move, and at that point you say, no, I don't want to live in California. You don't pay me enough. And if you are going to force me to move to California, you're going to more than compensate me for the state income taxes I got to pay. You're going to pay me for a high cost of living, and you're going to make them work for you. And even then it would be short term. So yeah, man, you had it. You had the great setup. So you're going to find another job that allows you to keep that setup. And in the meantime, they're not going to force you to move to California. But if they say, we want you to move to California, like, no. You got to say no. Just say no. Say, no, I'm not. No, you changed the deal on me. And if you want me to move to California, we're talking big coin. And I get to continue to reside here. Maybe you fly me in every once in a while. They're flying you around that much. Say, okay, fly me in for a meeting. But I'm not going to California. That's it. Wish I had a better answer, but I don't. Keep your current job. Start looking for another one that'll hopefully let you stay in Vegas and work remotely. And hope to God this job doesn't change on you that quickly, but it's going to change on you. They're going to make you go to California. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, AskSoulConsulting.com. Contact me before the problems occur. When you have a choice, contact me before. Because that's when I could do the most good. Now this is, well, I got a heart attack. Well, you should have been eating salads the entire time. But that's moot now. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.